Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B Investing MBI, and we are going to be taking a look at CherryLend. There's a few updates to go over. Some really nice and big ones here. Tokenomics. And let's take a look at the tweet here. This tweet took place on May 11th. The tokenomics are live. A lot of people have had a few days to digest this, but let's go ahead and look at the article to see what is truly going on here. All right, tokenomics. We're excited to release the CherryLend tokenomics. Let's go ahead and blow this up for you guys. We're excited to release the CherryLend tokenomics. The rest of this article will explore what to expect and how to get involved with our community. Contents, introduction, Cherry utility, tokenomics, and the final remarks. Introduction. CherryLend is an open source and non-custodial lending protocol on Cardano. We strive to be the leading platform with a simple strategy, secure code, superior user experience, and the strongest incentives. We released our official light paper in our first development update, and I've done videos on both of those subjects. Check out the description, and they should be popping up on the screen for you. As we prepare for our mainnet launch, today we give an inside look at our tokenomics. Cherry utility. Cherry utility is designed to provide value to supporters of the protocol. This will be done through two primary methods: fee generation and governance. Fee generation. The CherryLend protocol is designed to earn revenue in multiple ways, including 1. Interest, a percent of each loan paid by borrowers. So we'll get a percentage of the interest that the borrowers have to pay. Liquidation fees, percentage of collateral liquidations. 3. Portal fees, fees accrued when using integrated dApps via the CherryLend interface. So, like I said, I believe that this group or this company, they have a suite of software that's going to they're going to lend this to each other. They're going to create this portal of apps that you can use, and hopefully they're all good and hopefully they all make sense, so you can kind of stay in one ecosystem and do a lot of your decentralized finance within that. So that's pretty interesting. That's sort of the way that like Giro Wallet works or plans to work. Although they're one of those early projects on Cardano, so they've had to deal with a lot of the ups and downs in the markets. I think there's a lot of advantage again to building in a bear market because you're at the bottom. You're starting at the bottom, as opposed to a lot of these projects. They started at the top and they've got all of this investment and investors, and then they had to deal with those people kind of getting wrecked. Building at the bottom is a lot easier, a lot less stressful. So maybe they get an advantage for that. It's yet to be seen. We'll see what happens when they launch. Earned interest payments will be the most prominent source of revenue for the CherryLend protocol. Interesting. So number 1, interest earned by the CherryLend protocol will be utilized to provide maximum benefit to Cherry holders. Interest earned by the protocol will be handled in the following manner. Each time 100 ADA's worth of revenue is generated by the protocol, 50% or 50 ADA will be converted in the open market Cherry and used to deepen liquidity of both the ADA lending protocol pool and the Cherry lending protocol pool. Okay, that's cool. Kind of just feeds back into itself. Governance. CherryLend is structured as a decentralized, autonomous organization where holders of Cherry decide the future direction of the CherryLend protocol. Matters of importance that will be determined by Cherry holders include fees charged, supported tokens on the platform, and utilization of treasury proceeds, primarily interest and fees earned. Cherry token represents a 100% governance stake of the CherryLend protocol. 3, tokenomics. This is what everybody's looking for. This is what I'm looking for right here. I think that all of this is good. All of the governance and stuff is good. Hopefully it's a fair system, but I believe there's enough DAOs on Cardano to where I feel confident that they'll be able to knock that piece out, honestly. And if they're not, I'll make videos and I'll talk about what I don't like. But 3, tokenomics. Cherry is a platform token for CherryLend protocol. So this is what the Cherry token is and what it will be. There's a total of 88 million Cherry tokens. Allocations for Cherry are detailed below from largest to smallest. Incentives, 66 million of the 88 million Cherry tokens will be for incentives. So this is strong. This is what keeps the people coming and using your protocol. If there's no benefit to the protocol, then why would a person use it? You could just use ADA. There's other ones out there that you can use that have been around, are kind of proven, are trusted. So there would be no benefit to using any newcomers unless there was an advantage. CherryLend believes that they'll be able to gain an advantage by offering incentives, incentivizing people to jump ship or to use them in unison. 75% of the tokens will be going to just that. So that is that's a good thing. 75% is good. Team and advisors. 10%. Usually a lot of projects try to hover around that 20, and in my red flag zone is 20 and over. If you have 20 and over going to your teams and advisors, it's kind of sketchy. So the fact that they only have 10% tells me that they are betting on the protocol's future. So they will benefit as the platform grows and more people come aboard and the price or the value of the Cherry token rises. With 20%, they kind of get their benefit almost right away, you know. So seeing 10 means that they're seeing a longer term as far as their own benefit goes. Pre-sale is going to get 5%. So this is new. This is something that you typically don't see with like a DAO type of project on Cardano as a pre-sale. Typically they just do like the fair distributions and stuff like that. But they're doing an actual pre-sale. I don't know if they're going to require like KYC and things like that. Like I don't know how that's going to work out. The details for that yet to be seen. But there's going to be 5%, which isn't a ton, but maybe enough. 4.4 million of those tokens going to the pre-sale, or 5%. Developer fund. So they're going to have a fund set aside to pay developers in Cherry token. So they would get paid in that, and they would have to also believe in the protocol if they're going to accept that as payment. DAO, 2.5%. So 2.5% of the tokens are going to go to the decentralized autonomous organization. To do what with? I'm not sure. Maybe you can vote. We can vote on that. If you're holders, if I'm a holder, which I should be, I should qualify for airdrop. So I'm going to say we. Hopefully you guys qualify. Hopefully you've been watching the video. And even if you aren't interested in Cherry, hopefully you just did the easy steps to get some free tokens. And if you wanted to just dump them right away, you know, that's your deal. But it's free money if you do. Liquidity. Well, let's go back to the DAO part. So with the DAO, what do they do with 2.2 million tokens? I guess you could, you know, like Indigo, they take a vote, like say, hey, you know, let's pay for, I don't know, a pizza party for some people. You can use the tokens to do that. But that 2.5% or 2.2 million tokens are going to go to the DAO bucket. Liquidity, 2% or 1.76 million tokens are going to go to liquidity. So like providing liquidity to a DEX, you know, or other protocols, whatever protocols are out there that they're interested in providing liquidity to. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they're probably going to give that a lot of it to TeddySwap because I believe they're sister projects, and it just makes sense. Keep it in the family. Maybe they'll pick something like Sunday Swap or Min Swap, Wing Riders, and throw some liquidity in those pools over there. I'm sure people will create some pools there, so they might do that. Marketing and airdrops. 0.5%. I saw some people that were a little bit upset about that, but hey, free tokens are free tokens. Not gonna be mad. 440,000 tokens out of the bucket going to that. So that'll be pretty cool. I am a fan of free tokens. I'm not going to be mad about getting something for free. And here is the tokenomics, the little pie for you to look at. And that airdrop is that pink. It's a little sliver. And then the incentives, of course, making a big chunk of that pie there. So that's cool. Emissions. Well, they're throwing some emissions at us and some vesting. I know a lot of people will want to know about this, like what is it, Bison Coin. He's big on this stuff. I didn't see him tweet about it, but maybe he will tweet when he sees this video. Below displays the estimated CherryLend emissions, which is scheduled to last 4 years, starting from our token generation event, TGE. 4 years. Airdrops. Wowzers. These incentives are crazy. They're just going to go over 50 months. Okay, so it's going to start off small, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger all over time. Crazy. 4 years. Ain't that something? Developer fund. Nice. All right, vesting. Below displays the CherryLend vesting schedule. Let's take a look at this guy. Max supply, total allocation. So airdrops, let's look at incentives. 66 million or 75%. This is going to be daily over 48 months. Team and advisors, 6-month cliff, 24-month emissions. 6-month cliff. All right. So you get a little time before they start getting their stuff. Developer fund. I don't know. Maybe some people might say, hey man, make it a year. But I've never been on a team really before, so I don't know. But I mean, if they're saying that the people behind this have a bunch of other projects, I don't know. Maybe a year gives us a little bit more confidence, but I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna ring the bell or say that they need to move it to a year, but I feel like people are probably gonna complain about that 6-month thing. Developer fund. Now the developer fund makes sense unless they're the developers. But I don't know. It might make more sense for them to push that to 12 months. Maybe push out the emissions a little bit on the team and advisors. DAO treasury. Nothing. Everything. This is all good. No vesting on this. Okay, I like it because they said airdrop. Something about airdrops. I think they said they were going to happen after the platform dropped. So hopefully we get that right away. Just like Indigo. I think we got it like a day later. It was the same week of the launch. So they get those airdrop tokens out there quick. Let people do what they're going to do. Let the people dump them if they're going to dump them, and the people that are going to hold, let us get started doing our accumulation from there if that's what we or I decide to do. But I do like I do like these airdrops. I like testing my theories with them. We'll see what happens. In the following days, we'll release details of our TGE and CherryLend presale. Okay, so that'll be cool. Final remarks. In this article, we released the first details of the CherryLend tokenomics. Following this, we'll continue to update the community on our development progress, along with releasing details on TGE and CHRY presales as we look towards our mainnet launch. As the Cardano DeFi industry develops, CherryLend is committed to play a key role in building critical infrastructure that will be instrumental in Cardano becoming, at least in part, a viable alternative to existing global monetary system. So they really believe in Cardano and building tools that will free people from the centralized world of DeFi. So this is pretty cool. They seem to, at least so far, ride along with the ethos of Cardano, just freeing people from centralization, and CFI, centralized finance. So interesting article. I'm digging it. But let's take a look at another update here. So the news is out. This took place on May 13th. Pre-sale details launching Monday. So this coming Monday, we'll get some pre-sale details. I have no idea what they're going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a KYC deal or not, but very interested in seeing what they do. So that'll be fun to wait on. Let's see what people are saying in the comments here. Let's go. Where can I get info on the team? Wasn't there a pre-launch airdrop? Airdrop details coming. Okay. Details on this will be revealed shortly. They're talking about airdrop. I want to see the comments for the tweet about the tokenomics and see what people say. See if there's any complaints. Not put it. Oh, snap! It's going down. Got a cherry tree there. Wow, that's pretty low. Those who got in on the airdrop should be sitting pretty. Well said. There will only be a few more airdrops. Long way to tokenomics. Yep. Bullish, Alex. Airdrop 0.5. What is this? An airdrop for ants? Again, I'm not going to complain about anything that's free. How the airdrop going to be? Oh, here's a little alpha here. There were multiple airdrops. Some will use Twitter API to query usernames and allow community to input address via confirming their username. Okay. My CNETA will have a home soon. Build it and they'll come. Interesting. I wonder if you'll be able to short like Teddy token, CNETA. I'm sure Bison will jump on there and try to short CNETA. I don't think he likes CNETA. Cherry time. I'm digging it. I'm a little excited, not gonna lie. Hopefully the thing does well. We'll be here to report on it. Saturn Labs in there. I usually see them. They're a part of it all. So hopefully it all works out for them. I really want to see them, kind of shut everybody up that was doubting them. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see if that's what happens. But, what happens is what's going to happen. But I'm going to be here to cover the story regardless of how it turns out. And maybe even use the platform. Maybe I use it and just show you guys how it works. And, we'll see what happens. But anyway, what do you think about all this? Tokenomics, CherryLend, Tokenomics, and the news that the pre-sale information is going to go live on Monday. I'm not sure when. I'm sure usually their announcements usually happen kind of like later in the day, but they've been doing stuff in the mornings. Like this announcement was like at 5 o'clock. I've seen very few that popped up in a morning time. Oh yeah, one more thing. There was a post on the 12th that in this post was only in the Discord in their announcement channel. It said finalizing what we believe are some strong ideas to benefit all supporters. Thanks to everyone for your support thus far. Details soon. And they tagged everyone in the Discord. And the Discord has about 1,200 members in it. So I don't know what that's going to be. Hopefully it's something good because it's really vague. But I'll be kind of keeping an eye on that, and I'll make an update when it materializes. So thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the project, the channel, and make sure you hit that like, hit the share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.